Tucker and Dale vs. Evil is a movie that I've tried to watch for a really long time. Like, I've actually tried to sit down and watch it, but something's always been in the way of when I did try to watch it, whether it be school or family matters or just anything for that matter. I don't know, it was like I was cursed or something. So I finally sat down and watched it last night, and I have to say, I really, really enjoyed this movie. Tucker and Dale vs. Evil is about two hillbillies who go and try to fix up this cabin that one of them bought for his vacation home. And a bunch of college kids are there as well. And they're on like summer break or something. And they go and, have sex, drink a lot of beer, smoke weed and stuff like that on the woods. Like, your normal teenage horror movie cliche. And they come across these two hillbillies, and they, in a series of unfortunate accidents, they accidentally start killing themselves. And they think that these two hillbillies, Tucker and Dale, are to blame. And hijinks ensue and whatnot. Right off the bat, what I really, really like about this movie is the comedy in general. I think it's extremely clever. The writing is fantastic. There are a lot of really, really heartfelt laugh out loud moments, and I genuinely enjoyed almost every single joke that was put in this movie. It was that utterly hilarious, and I really liked how it took the horror cliche of just like hillbillies murdering innocent college kids and spun it around, where it was actually the college kids trying to murder the hillbillies. I thought that was really, really clever and really, really panned out, and it really, really panned out really well. And I don't know how many more times I could have said really in that sentence, but whatever. But yeah, it all panned out fantastically, and I really, really enjoyed the comedy in this movie. Another thing that I really wasn't expecting in this movie was the great sound design and the great cinematography. Because, comedies nowadays aren't really noted for their cinematography or sound design. So to see that this movie had actual filmmaking in it was actually a really cool sight to see. Like, there were a lot of really, at nighttime, they actually made nighttime look really, really nice. And even during the day, there were a lot of great shots as well. And I was again really, really surprised by it. It's nothing, to write home about. It's not like Roger Deakins level type great cinematography, but nonetheless, there was some pretty artistic shots in this movie that I was really surprised to see. The performances from Alan Tudyk and Tyler Labine were phenomenal. They both have great chemistry on set, and you could tell that they were really good friends like throughout this entire movie. It was extremely believable. I really like the performance by Tyler Labine as well, because he really brought a lot to the table here. He was very, very heartfelt. He actually brought me to tears a little bit. And he gives such a great performance that's equally as hilarious and equally as like heartbreaking as I didn't even expect. Alan Tudyk was also very, very good in this movie as like the sarcastic sort of macho man of the two, and he also gave a really good performance. He was really, really funny. Tyler Bean as well. Katrina Bowden was pretty cool in this movie. She's extremely attractive and stuff like that, but I just really liked how she wasn't like the throwaway final girl in this movie. She actually contributed a lot to the story. She was actually like had a lot of knowledge about psychology, and because that's what she was studying in college, but like her character has a lot of knowledge on psychology, and it really starts to bond with Tucker and Dale as her friends try to find them. The college kids were pretty forgettable, honestly, except for the main one. I think his name is Chad. I can't even remember their names. But I think that's definitely how it was supposed to be, because the college kids in slasher movies are forgettable in general. And I really like that little attention to detail that they put in. And I didn't really think it detracted from the story, but I definitely, they didn't really, serve any other purpose than to just be there as the stereotypical college kids, which they were. And it was really cool to see. What else did I like about this movie? I really like. I didn't really. My only flaw with this movie is that I think it peaks a little bit too early in the movie. It peaks about like maybe 45 minutes in, and the rest of the movie is not as funny as the beginning 45 minutes, but it's still pretty damn funny. But the first 45 minutes definitely cram-packed a lot of great jokes, and it's kind of a shame because while I wish that the latter half of the movie was equally as funny as the first half, it's still the latter half of the movie still produced some pretty laugh out loud moments that I genuinely found hilarious. Overall, I think this movie's great. I thought I would switch it up a little bit by doing a horror comedy today instead of just a regular horror movie. But tomorrow I think I'm going to do another horror movie, maybe a classic. I don't know, but we'll see what I watch tonight. And yeah, so with Tucker and Dale vs. Evil, I definitely recommend you watch it if you're looking for a great horror comedy around this time of year. Obviously, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. I really, really enjoyed this movie. I would definitely see myself watching it again. But yeah, thank you guys for watching.